live. Let's get the comments set up and we will be ready to roll. All right, there we go. How's everybody doing? I see a bunch of y'all already on and you're already chit-chatting, waiting in the waiting room. You can tell by my background I'm somewhere else tonight. I am at Surfside Beach in South Carolina. Drove down this morning. If you seen my little post, I didn't post much today. I drove just over 7 hours to get here. Talked on the phone most of the day. Most of the time I was driving. It helps the time pass by quickly. So I talked to probably about 5 different people, yakking away. How's everybody doing tonight? Tugboat is here. When I got here, we unloaded everything, unpacked everything, put everything away, and she made dinner tonight. She had brought ribs with her that she'd already pre-cooked and then just had to heat them up in the oven here with some barbecue sauce on them. So we had that with some potatoes and salad and rolls. So I told her about, I don't know what time it was, y'all, 3:30, something like that, I don't know. I said, I'm going to take a nap. Don't wake me up. When I get up, I'll eat. If there's nothing left, I'll eat something else. Rebecca, thank you for the gift. So it was good. I got up and there was plenty of food left. We had plenty of leftovers. So Lindsay and Scott's not here yet. They're coming tomorrow. So it's just quiet. It's us three is upstairs in the unit. And I'll have to show y'all the downstairs. The downstairs has 3 bedrooms. That's why the son, Timmy, his wife, and they have 3 kids. They're all downstairs because there's more bedrooms. That's why they're all down there. So, and then Scott and Lindsay has a bedroom down there too when they get here. So upstairs, I think it's about the same size stuff, but there's more bedrooms down there and less living space. So we stay upstairs, even though we have to climb up these steps, but it's not that bad. Once you get all your stuff hauled in, you know, and then when we get ready to leave, most all the food will be eaten, so we just have to pack our clothes to when we get ready to leave. So it's not a whole lot of, you know, you don't have to carry up a lot of stuff. Joyce, thank you for the gift. So that's what we've been doing so far. I took a nap, I got up, and then I ate, and the 3 kids were still up here talking with Tugboat. So I talked to them for a little bit, and then they all went to the swimming pool, and I just sat flat down. I said, I'm just going to sit here. I don't feel like getting wet right now. And so today, I was just taking it easy today. The weather is hot and humid. It done kinked up my hair. As soon as I got here, my hair started kinking up. Of course, it was already kinking because it's hot and humid at our house, too. All right, Robin Smith sent me a thumbs up. Thank you for the gift. I think it's hot everywhere. Going to be hot this week is what I understand it. Now, I got in the way I came about 30 miles from getting here, I was in a big rainstorm. But where Tug and them was at getting here, they got here a little bit before me. They didn't hit any rain. They was coming from the south. I was coming from the north, and I ran into a big old cloud burst. Actually, there was 2 of them. So hot. Is it? Shirley says up in Ohio it's hot. Going to be 90s here all week. And the place we stay at, they have a big outdoor pool area, and they have an indoor pool. Well, the indoor pool is all under construction, so I think they're putting a new one in or something. I don't know what they're doing, but that's all closed down. So we always enjoy the indoor pool too. Nelda, thank you for the gift. Wow, 107 in South Dakota today. I'm so surprised that way north like that of us gets so hot in the summertime, but that's what somebody told me. It gets really cold in the wintertime and really hot in the summertime. Well, it's cold in South Dakota. We're coming out there first week of August. We'll be coming to South Dakota. Whoa, it's 110 in Arizona. Woo! Oh my goodness. All right, well, let's go ahead and read the devotion while I'm sitting here. I forgot my stand, y'all, so I'm limited to where I can sit with. I'm had to prop my phone up on this little box here because I forgot my phone holder. But it'll be all right. I don't know if the guinea showed up this morning or not. I didn't ask Tony, and he was gone all day. They had a surprise retirement party for his mom today. So that's why we were making barbecue, and I'll post that video, but I couldn't post it yesterday. We were doing all this cooking because uh, her retirement party was today, but I had already had scheduled to come on vacation when they decided to have the party today. So I didn't go to the party. I went ahead and come on down here because I'm gonna have to cut it short. I'm probably gonna go home Wednesday or something. I'm not sure when I'm going home yet. All right, let's go ahead. I'm gonna take these glasses off, y'all, and I'm gonna read this devotion here. This is John chapter 6 tonight. Jesus, knowing that they intended to come and make him king by force, withdrew again to a mountain by himself. The title is Steadfast in God's Will. The 1957 war movie, The Bridge on the River Kawa, was so popular that fans flocked to Thailand to look for the real-life iron bridge. They found the bridge, but it wasn't on the Khao. The movie got the river's name wrong. Soon, however, that part of the Mekong River was renamed Khao, however how you pronounce that. So it would align with people's expectations. Jesus never let the expectations of others cause him to waver in his divine mission. People flocked to see him because they heard the signs and miracles he'd performed. When they found him and believed that he was the promised Messiah, they wanted him as a military leader so he'd save them from Roman rule. John says, Jesus, knowing that they intended to come and make him king by force, withdrew again to a mountain by himself. Despite the pressure to rescue people the way they wanted, Christ followed God's plan to rescue them the way needed to be rescued, not from earthly troubles, but from the power of sin and death. Jesus' unwavering will to provide what we need is why we trust him in all circumstances. When God's ways don't seem to align with our expectations, we can be assured that his plan is always better, because he doesn't waver in his will to save us. When have you felt that what God provided didn't live up to your expectations, and what helps you to trust him? All right, so that's a little devotion for tonight. I was going to sit outside tonight on the little porch out here, but it is hot out there, so I thought I'm just going to sit in here in the air conditioner and chat with y'all tonight. All right, has anybody got anything to say? What's everybody been up to today? I just talked to Tony. He'd gotten home from the party. They got it all cleaned up. They had a big crowd over there for her surprise retirement party. She didn't know a thing about it. So they really told her. Ralph, I don't think we're going to go to Montana. That's a little bit far away from where we're going to be staying at. Rosie Golka, thank you for the gift. Oh, Linda says, this weekend is 1 year since I started following you and Lindsay last year on your beach trip. Oh. Well, she'll be here tomorrow, and then she's going to be staying the whole week. So I just spent 2 weeks with her in Hawaii, so I'm going to cut out of here a little bit early and get back home.
Well, what about me?
Well, I just spent 2 weeks with Tugboat too in Hawaii, so
Don't forget about me.
I was actually going to cancel this trip.
She was not.
I was thinking about just blowing this trip off. But it's a free trip, so I thought I better just come on. Oh, sounds like Kiwi. I don't know how you say the name. It was Kwai or something. How old is Tony's mom? She will be 80 years old in October. Can y'all believe it? She worked until she was 79.
Wow. Wow.
That wasn't in the cards for me. No way. No way I'll be working when I'm 79. They want to know, why is her nickname Tugboat? Well, it's in the cookbook. We wrote the whole story out in the cookbook. And I think we're going to have a shirt made, is why do I, where, how did I get my nickname? We're going to have a shirt made up, because that's the number one question that she gets.
Well, answer.
Tugboat. I get tired of telling that story.
I'm not. I don't get tired of it.
Well, that's because it's your name.
I'll tell
Here,
her.
look, she's in here.
I'm hoarding in. Oh my gosh.
She's hoarding in.
She got so excited when I came over that I got my jammies on already, girls. We just got back from the pool. And that water was so nice, but it's about to put me to sleep, man. This traveling, shoot, I had to drive for 2 whole hours to get up here today. They gotta live close to Myrtle Beach.
Yeah, we are both going to be going to my other sister's house for the 4th of July.
Yeah.
So we'll be down there because my niece is going to be down there from Wisconsin.
Oh, tell them?
It said her and Lindsay did a video telling how she got her nickname.
That's right.
Lindsay posted the video this week why her nickname is Tugboat.
Oh,
All right,
I-
so they can just.
I
Can you
didn't
get
see
your
that.
arm off me? I don't
Oh,
like.
I'm hugging you.
I don't like no
sissy.
touchy feely stuff. She back there got her.
awful. Isn't she awful, you guys?
Got her arm all up around me. You
I
get
love
over there and hug on to.
I love my sister.
Get over there and-
He's almost 70, man. I done hugged on him all I'm hugging on him.
He's sitting over there like he's king of the castle, y'all.
He thinks he is king of the castle. Until he's just not. Bless his heart.
You can tell him the story. Go ahead
All right.
and board in.
When I was born, before I was born,
Back in the early 1800s.
back in 1958, there was a little show on TV, and it was called, what was it called? Waterfront. And in that show, there was a tugboat, and there was a captain.
It was really a big barge.
It was
but
a tugboat.
She likes to think it was a little
It
tugboat.
was a little tugboat. It looked cute tugboat.
Her name was.
A
Her
really, really
nickname's
cute
really
tugboat.
Barge.
It was a
Big,
really, really
large,
cute tugboat.
large barge
Hush.
is what we
Shut up,
call
shut
it.
up.
Large barge.
And my dad used to watch it all the time, and the name of the tugboat was Cheryl Ann. And when he was pregnant, when my mom was pregnant with me, they were trying to think of names, and he said, I really like that name, Cheryl Ann. And she said, well, I'm not naming that kid after a tugboat. And so she named me Cheryl Lynn. So she changed the middle name. But the day I came home from the hospital, they said that my dad said, well, I got me a little tugboat. And so that name stuck forever.
I thought they said, I got me a large barge.
She's awful.
She's a large barge and in charge.
Now, I do like to be in charge.
Yeah, they should have named you Large Barge. I think we're going to change her nickname to Large Barge.
Yeah, I don't really like to play the game if I ain't.
Who's with me on that?
If I'm not in the, if I'm not the chief, I'm not going to be no Indian. I'm not very good at that.
Yep, I did bring eggs with me. Brought Lindsay some of her little
Yeah.
presents from her cousins. So I bought 4.5 dozens with me.
Yeah, we got a
So
lot of eggs.
we'll be eating some eggs
We'll
this
be
week.
making some French toast and some scrambled eggs. And one day we'll make biscuits and gravy.
Get over here and get started. I'm getting hungry.
Ah, she ain't done nothing since she been here.
What? I took a nap. That was something.
And she ate.
And I ate. And
After
I played some
cooked.
games on my phone. It was nice. Everybody went to the pool, and I sat and played the game on
Pam said,
my
I
phone.
think I'll just stay here. I'm like,
Yeah, it was nice, and it
I'm
was
like,
quiet.
you lucky dog. I wish I could say that. But those are my grandkids. I gotta go.
Yeah.
No, I love them. They're sweet. They're sweet. I love doing this. It's a lot of fun. We've been doing it 15 years. Since Martin, my 16-year-old grandson, since he was 1, we've been bringing him down here. So
Uh-oh, Mary Nicely,
coming.
you're about to get blocked. You said she's lazy. You talking about a large barge over here?
no, she's talking about a little bit.
I ain't large. I ain't lazy.
She ain't lazy.
I'm tired. That's
Yeah.
what I am. I'm tired.
Pam goes all the time, but she just ain't organized, so she can't get a lot done.
I'm organized.
I go all the time, but I get a lot done because I'm very organized.
I am very organized. I have my list.
I have lists, too. We all have lists. That's all we do. I write a list, and Tim always laughs at me because if I do 2 or 3 things on the list, then I have to rewrite the list. he's like, oh, Lord, there she goes, writing that list again. I try to make it look as small as possible, you know. Lindsay does the same thing. She rewrites her list, too. And then when I go home, I can mark off getting my tree trimmed because my son and my son-in-law went over and trimmed my tree today while we was coming to the beach. Isn't that sweet of Scott? He's a good man. He's a really good man, you guys.
All right. What was the video today of our mom? I haven't even been out there to see which one posted today. Somebody tell me which one was it that posted today. We've been posting one a day.
They're special. They're I'm so glad Pam did those videos. They're so sweet. My mom, she's always been real funny. And she was real funny.
Oh, the one with the ice cream, taking her to get some ice cream?
Oh, she had it.
The Dairy Queen?
Yeah.
Is that the one she wanted to know who's... She always was asking me.
No, that was when you was going to take her to McDonald's.
Oh, McDonald's.
Yeah. She always wanted to know who had money in the family. None of us. We charged.
None of us really do have money, but we told her we all had money.
Yeah.
So she wouldn't think we spent... She didn't have no money, and she wanted to know if we were spending her money.
When I would come up there to keep her, she'd say, Cheryl, I don't have any money in my purse. She kept her little purse hanging on the bedpost, on her little bedpost. I'd say, well, Pam she don't give me no money. I said, well, I'll tell her. So Pam would, just as long as Pam kept a $5 bill or something in her little purse down there, she was happy.
Yeah, every Sunday, she'd look in her purse and take that $5 out and put it in the offering.
Oh.
And then I'd have to replace it.
That's so sweet.
She'd always look in there and said, oh, here's me $5.
Whatever
she had, she would put it in the offer plate.
She was so sweet.
Yeah, Tugboat sure looks like Mama.
You know what? I do look like my mom, and I have a lot of her mannerisms. But I've noticed this last year, since I'm getting a little bit older, when I look every time I look in the mirror through my eyes, I see my mom. I mean, yeah. I really do. I mean, I'm glad. I'm thankful because nobody else looks like her. That's for sure. I'm the only one. I don't know where the rest of y'all blonde-headed kids come from.
We was from the milkman, I guess. I don't know.
But I do look a lot like my mom. I really do.
You and Diane a little bit, but
yeah. I don't have her temper. Well,
I think y'all look like the mom's side of the family. And
yeah.
We all look like the dad's side of the family because there ain't no more sides.
Y'all somewhere in the middle.
I didn't think we looked like anybody in our dad's family, but they was all boys. There's only one girl, right? So
Virginia, yeah. And you do look a little bit like Aunt Virginia.
Maybe.
She had that light hair and stuff. Yeah. But I do look like my mom. I really do. I have a lot of her mannerisms too, man. When I start that shoeing, she used to do that all the time.
She'd go shoo.
And I do that all the time.
She shoes all the time.
And Tim will say, there comes Grandma Mary. And I like to stomp up like when I'm mad, my little feet, I stomp them. And she always did that when she was mad.
Yeah, she walked on her heels.
Yeah, she walked on her heels. Yeah.
She was getting it.
She was so sweet, you guys. We're thankful for those videos that Pam made because that's really
Who's
something.
The oldest?
I'm the oldest.
By 3 years is all. So when you get in your 60s, you can't really tell who's older.
Oh, yeah, you can tell.
You can't tell. It's just
you can't tell.
I have blonde
You can't
hair.
tell between us two for sure.
Why?
Because I look younger than you.
You don't look younger. It's because you dye your hair. Your hair would be totally white.
Well, yours would be too. If you had dark hair, you don't color yours because you.
I have blonde hair, so.
But you don't have blonde hair no more. It's gray.
No, it's blonde.
She thinks it's blonde, but it's gray.
That is not gray. Look at that up on the dark.
I see it.
Dark.
That's dark gray.
The sun will lighten it. By the end of summer, it'll be totally white, probably, because the sun lightens my hair.
Don't tell her, sister. We just fuss back and forth. We don't pay no attention to you. I think I'm going to hear him get me some ice cream cake. Oh, here comes some more.
Here comes the kids.
I hear the grandkids. They're coming up for dessert.
All right, we're getting off here, y'all. But we'll talk to y'all tomorrow night, okay?
I'll come back on, you guys.
Okay, we'll entertain you tomorrow night. Okay, good night, everybody.
Bye-bye. Oh.